G'day football fans and welcome back to episode 14 of our West Ham United career mode here on Dylan on the Ball. Today we're taking on Newcastle United in the Premier League. When you were last with us, we were top of the league. We've had a bunch of games since then. We are hoping to keep up our title tilt. Before I get through to the highlights of the games that have happened since you were last here, I'll just remind you guys to please leave us a like down below, subscribe if you're new around here, leave a comment on what you think of the video, how you think we can improve the series, anything like that. I'm more than willing to listen and to have a bit of a conversation about how we can make it a better experience all around, I guess. Anyway, that's enough of that. We're getting right into it today. There is 6 games to get you through, lots of goals. We better get right into it. The first game was away against Cluj, and getting the scoring underway here, it is Ivan Toney, very similar to a goal Maxwell Cornet scored in the previous video, where he's just through on goal, one-on-one with the keeper, little bit of a dink, this time it goes in off the post. See, just out of the reach of the keeper, deflects in off the post, 1-0. We then take a 2-0 lead thanks to Noah Lang getting his, I think that's his first goal for the club, I can't remember now, I think that's his first, makes it 2-0, we get all 3 points, so we maintain our 100% record in the group stage so far, with a nice easy 2-0 win. Next up, it was a trip to Crystal Palace where, look, the penalty didn't go to plan for Paqueta, but he managed to get the rebound. We were, a little bit fortunate. I think that's the first time I've actually put it down the middle from a penalty and it hasn't worked out. But it did work out really, because Guiata couldn't do much with it, palmed it back to Paqueta, who put it in. Paqueta then turns provider, plays through Scamacca, little ball over the top on the counter-attack. Scamacca away from the defender. Good, confident finish just outside the box, absolutely rifles that one beyond Guiata, who cannot do a damn thing. It is 2-0. Crystal Palace get one back through some bloke that I cannot remember the name of. I think it was like Cardona or something. Couldn't tell you. I might be making that up, but maybe that was someone else. I don't remember. Just a little ball from Eberici Eze. Nice little finish beyond Areola, who can't do anything, but he does get 3 points. Next up, we hosted Leicester, and getting the scoring underway, it was Yuri Tielemans from the penalty spot. Areola goes the wrong way. Not much to talk about with that one. I mean, it's just a penalty that we went the wrong way. It wasn't a great penalty, but if the keeper isn't there, he can't save it, I guess. And then it happens again. We pick the right way. Areola goes very early here. You see from this second view, he's diving before the ball's kicked. I don't know what's happened, but Tielemans gets 2 penalties. It's 2-0 Leicester. Maxwell Cornet then drags us just out of reach. It's 2-1. It's 78 minutes in. He's played through by Ivan Toney there. Good, confident finish, hard across the keeper. Definitely the best goal of the game. Unfortunately, we lose that one. We then went away to Bodo Glimt in the Europa League, where Lucas Paqueta got the scoring underway. Nice, confident penalty right into the top corner. Keeper goes the wrong way, but even if he went the right way, he'd need to do a very good job to get there and save that one. Bowen then gets down the right-hand side, lifts across over towards the middle, towards Scamacca, who does a great job of just really meeting this one well. Gets up for it, powers a big, strong header past the keeper for a 2-0 lead, 2-0 win, 100% in the group stage. It was then away to the Amex to face Brighton, and the scoreline is already given away at the top of the screen. We get our goal there. Toney plays through Noah Lang, who does well to find Plata, Plata himself had done well to get around dunk. Volley it into an empty net, give us a 1-0 lead. It's then all downhill from there. They try to mirror our goal in a much less beautiful version and much worse defending, basically. It's some bloke named Undav, I don't know. He gets the first. He puts it past Areola there for 1-1. Mr. Undav then is through on goal. Knežević misses his challenge. Undav makes absolutely no mistake. Powers that one beyond Areola. Makes it 2-1 to Brighton. That's back-to-back Premier League losses, which is not brilliant. I doubt we are still top of the league. Not great. Then lastly, in the Carabao Cup, we were away at the Britannia, and again, from the penalty spot, it is Lucas Paqueta putting this one, really, it's right up in the top corner. The Keeper goes the wrong way. Oh, that one maybe not as good as his other one. Yeah, we'll say that anyway. That was 1-0. Skamaka then makes it 2-0, securing our way through in the Carabao Cup. The highlight gets a bit screwed up, but then look at this finish. It's just so casual. Just plonks his foot through the ball to give us a 2-0 lead, and our way through. So confirmation of our 2-0 win over Stoke City means we get through to the quarterfinals where we are up against Brentford. Ivan Toney gets a chance to go against his old side. A nice Manchester derby in the quarterfinals sounds good. But hopefully that means another semi-final appearance for us, which, I mean, would keep up our streak of making a semi-final in every cup competition we've been in, which is pretty unreal. As for the Europa League, at the halfway stage of our group stage, what? At the half? Anyway, we are top of our group, 3 points ahead of Athletic Club Bilbao. I mean, after we beat them, basically, I guess. We've got 9 points from a possible 9. We are absolutely killing the game. A win in our next match surely puts us through, because then we would be on 12 points. Bodo Glimt would be in third on just the 3. So I think that puts us through if we can get those 3 points. I mean, not getting ahead of myself at all. As for the Premier League, you see here, we have had a little bit of a slip. We are down in 4th. Those 2 losses to Leicester and Brighton have meant that we've dropped down to 4th. Still a positive goal difference, still looking quite good, but work to be done to mount a title tilt. That's really hard to say quickly. I mean, it's still morning here. Look, not awake fully. Today we're up against Newcastle United, who are 11th. Manchester City still down in 13th, which is absolutely unreal. Burnley 1 point from their opening 9 fixtures, not looking good for them. But today's fixture is all about 4th versus 11th. 5 points between the sides, and it's time to host Eddie Howe's Black and White Toon Army. Let's head to the lineups before this big one. Hopefully secure another 3 points. We are absolutely crushing this video. We are just flying through it. Anyway, it is our lineup for this big one at the London Stadium will be Areola in goals, Johnson, Simichan, Strauch and Backer along the back line. The backer line? No, it didn't work. Defensive mid will be Douglas Luiz and Declan Rice. And attacking midfield will be Noah Lang on the left, Jared Bowen on the right, Aaron Ramsey as... Aaron Ramsey? Damn it, man. That is not the first time I've said that either. It's Jacob Ramsey as the number 10. He's already up to 81 overall, which is exactly what Fornals was, which is who he replaced him with. So I think great business. Ivan Toney playing as the number 10 against his former side. I think he came through Newcastle's youth academy and then was deemed not good enough. Now he's played for England and he's banging them in at Premier League level. As for Newcastle, it is Dubravka in goals, a backline of Kraft, Shah, Byrne and Dummett. Midfield 3 of Longstaff, Joelinton and Hayden. Front line of Chukwueze, Carlson on the left and Alex Isak up front. I'm kind of underwhelmed by their side, to be completely honest. I mean, Chukwueze, seems like a Newcastle-ish move with their new money and everything. But then you look at their backline and their midfield and they've done nothing. If anything, they look worse. Like, where's Bruno? Where's Almiron? Where's Saint Maximin? I don't know. It just seems weird to me. It seems like Newcastle, with all their new money and the positive vibes under Eddie Howe, it seems like they should be moving forward. But it doesn't look like they are. This looks worse by some margin. Anyway, hopefully that's how they perform. Hopefully we're looking down the barrel of another easy win in the Premier League to, secure our sort of Champions League push. Let's head to the ground. Here we are then, a beautiful, I guess, evening. It's a 5:30 kickoff, so I guess we'll call it evening. Evening kickoff at the London Stadium as the players walk out. I'll just remind you guys to please leave us a like down below, subscribe if you are new around here, if you want to see how this West Ham career mode goes, just how far we can go, just how good Declan Rice can get. All that sort of stuff. Comment down below what you think of the video, how we can improve things, what players we should sign, all that sort of stuff. I would love to hear from you. Did he try to break that girl's neck? That was crazy. I don't know who that is either. I think that's probably Carlson looking at him. Also down in the description below are the social medias, the Instagram, the Twitter and the TikTok. Plenty happening down there. Make sure to follow us if you want to keep up with everything Dylan on the ball and, listen to more of my stupid opinions. Anyway, let's get through the kickoff. Take on Newcastle. Alrighty, underway. I feel stressed. I feel like I've just raced through that opening, even though, really, I've been recording for 15 minutes at this point, having gone through the highlights and the lineups and stuff. It feels, though, like I rushed. I don't know. Here's Backer finding Noah Lang forward. Noah Lang, can he clip one in? He does. All right, Jacob Ramsey heads that one wide. I panicked. I'll be honest. He possibly could have controlled it. Just sort of pressed B in a panic. And it's gone wide, just, you know, I was going to say aimlessly, but that's not the point. That's not what I'm trying to say. How do I say without a threat? Without offering any threat. It just, I don't know how to talk. Mitchell Backer, wow, he's done well to win that one and keep it in. We are one of the best defensive sides, which is not something I thought would be said about a Dylan on the ball team. Here's Ramsey again. Oh, there was a bit of a mix-up there between... I'm not sure if I can call it good defending or just a mix-up between Ivan Toney and Ramsey there. Johnson looking to overlap. We find Rice on the edge of the box. Oh, looked to just slip in. Bowen doesn't quite get it to him. And now it's Newcastle's chance to counter, which I'm looking at their side and the quality. I think that's possibly what they're going to be aiming for with, you know, Isak and Chukwueze possibly being the outlets for them. Although, having said that, I don't actually know who Carlson is or how good he is. If he's real, he could be a youth player, I don't know. So maybe he's going to be the real thorn in our side. But, you know, on the face of it, looks like we'll have a comfortable afternoon, to be honest. Here's Strauch passing the ball around beautifully. Here we are. Backer coming on the inside. He'll have a go. Look, I should stop having long shots with Mitchell Backer. I understand that. I just want it to happen. I'm very surprised to see Paul Dummett still in a Newcastle shirt. I feel like it's just like a... What am I trying to say? Like, not for nostalgia, but like, you know, something like that. Where it's just like, well, it's not working, but like, we like him, so we're just not getting rid of him. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, oh, he's homegrown. He's made it from the academy or whatever. We'll just not get rid of him. Here's Backer in the box. He finds Toney. Toney finds the back of the net. Against his former side, he would absolutely be thrilled with this one. Great assist by Mitchell Backer. It just seems too easy, really, doesn't it? We've just walked around them, passed it back. Somehow Toney's in an acre room about 4 yards out. Good overlap by Backer. Shah doesn't really do enough, really, to sort of try and cut down the angles for Backer to cut that one back to Toney, who... Dan Burns marking not very well, and that's a 1-0 to West Ham. Ivan Toney has been very good. That bloke that suggested it, Mr. Keane, is an absolute legend, because, I mean, Ivan Toney, he's just such a good all-round striker. Like, he's fairly tall, he's also, like, he's 6'2", I think. He's also quick, strong, good heading, good finishing, good, like, penalties are 89 or something ridiculous, which does make sense for how well he does with penalties. But he's just such a great all-round striker for 78 overall. Here's Ramsey looking for Toney. Big header. Oh, would have taken a very good header, really, to beat Dubravka there. He had to generate all the power to get it around him. Couldn't quite get it done. But 26 minutes in, I don't think they've had an... Oh, don't know what's happened to... Was that Simakan? Oh, don't know what's happened there, but it didn't end well for him. We've won the ball back, though. I don't think they've really mounted an attacking threat yet. But I may eat my words. Bowen looking for Lang. Header. Goal. Great cross from Jared Bowen. Finds... What am I trying to say? Finds Noah Lang at the back post. Big header. That's a couple of games in a row we've done that. Last time I think it was Bowen to Jacob Ramsey. We just sort of hopefully put it in. I was actually trying to get it to Ivan Toney. Just very much overhit it. And Noah Lang having gotten free from Ellagriph, who just didn't read that at all. Powers a header beyond Dubravka. It's a great header, really. Dubravka has no chance, especially when he's that unmarked that poorly. Wait, unmarked that poorly. Sounds like an oxymoron. It sounds like if you're unmarking poorly, you'd be marking well. Anyway, 2-0. Moving on. Look, I feel like I'm on like 3 days without sleep, but really it's just a Friday morning when I'm recording this and the last video. So, you know, just to time them. Or Toney, 3-0. Sorry, I probably should talk about the game. It's 3-0. Noah Lang has set up Ivan Toney for another one. It's a tap in at the end of the day. I was busy just talking absolute bollocks, and we've run around them, got the easiest of goals. This is exactly what I was saying, like, it's just going to end up easy. Nice little through ball there. I think it's Ramsey playing Lang in behind. clips a little ball across. Dan Burn again, not marking at all. Ivan Toney does well to stretch his leg around that one, get enough power to keep it down, put it beyond Dubravka for 3-0. I also do accept and realise that my pronunciations of Noah Lang and Lung, it's inconsistent. None of them are probably right. I don't know why that wasn't a foul, or that one is. Okay, there we go. Here's a threat. Saved by Areola. Of course it's saved by Areola. He's that good. Newcastle finally get forward. Carlson finds Isak. Isak with the shot across the keeper. Saved. Look, it looked fairly easy, to be completely fair. But it has resulted in a corner. Chukwueze puts it in. Headed away well by Strauch. Out to Paul Dummett. Dummett finds Joe Linton. Oh, wow. Absolutely fired across. Backer very calmly. Really, it was a pass, like a back pass. But he just sort of controls it into the arms of Areola. It's now with Noah Lung, he looks quite difficult to stop, doesn't he? He's given it back to Mitchell Bakker, to Douglas Luiz from range. No. Okay, well, now we know that we shouldn't do that with Douglas Luiz. I hadn't tried it really yet. Went for a finesse shot and look, it was poor. He'd probably fit in on a Newcastle side with shooting like that though, with how absolute bollocks they've been. It's just boring, isn't it? I'm just hanging out now. The third goal came when I was talking about being tired. Here's Declan Rice from range. Alright, not a clean strike. We don't really have any midfielders that do have good long shooting. I guess Paquetas is probably fine. That might be the best I can say. Bowen here finding Ramsey, who can play in Johnson. Johnson across the keeper. No, I think Johnson hasn't scored yet either, which is painful. Does very well there overlapping. Good little inside ball by Ramsey. Cross the keeper. Just can't beat him. Now Noah Lung with the corner. Swing it in towards Bowen. Not one, but Strauch recycles to Lang, who looks for Bakker at the back post. Goal! Mitchell Bakker. It's all coming up. Back house. Mitchell. That didn't sound good. It's across to the back post. Mitchell Bakker, who is just a superstar. I think he's up to 80 or 81 overall already. He's just, what a player. Strauch out to Noah Lung. Crosses it to the back post where Mitchell Bakker does ever so well to beat his man. Not sure. It's Dummett. Of course it's Dummett who does not do the business. Mitchell Bakker with a big towering header. Far top corner. Dubravka, no chance. It's 4-0 on the stroke of half time. And Mitchell Bakker's going to win a Ballon d'Or. That's just the way it is, man. And that's the kick of the game. Game? Half. It began kick of the half. It's 4-0 at halftime. Halftime. We've been dominant. This Newcastle side's about as poor as I thought they'd be, really. Now we've just got a second half to get through, really. Alright, second half underway. It is 4-0 to West Ham, which it's happened a number of times now in the last few videos, and I don't know what's happened, but we seem to be going, when I actually play the games, not just the highlights, we seem to be just going, taking stride after stride. Oh, Noah Lung nearly intercepting that one. See, I said Lung that time, but I've definitely said Lang earlier in the video. Or in the match, even. Anyway, we've won the ball off them. Bowen now turning and running at them. Finding Johnson overlapping. Back inside to Bowen. Bowen looking for the far post. No, straight at the keeper. Not a great finish. They clear it. Carlson loses it to Johnson. Johnson wins a corner. Okay, there wasn't really much on. He's done well to win a corner, I guess. Jared Bowen to swing this one in towards absolutely no one, and it is headed away. Declan Rice on the follow-up. Off the post. Goal. Is he offside? It's a goal. I think it's Noah Lung, maybe? Yes, it's Noah Lung. Noah. It is Noah. He gets the goal. Declan Rice's effort from outside the box, unfortunately for him, rebounds off the post, and then unfortunately for Newcastle, it falls to Noah Lung, who is able to control it, and just before Dubravka gets there, as you see here, just before Dubravka gets there, Noah Lung buries it into the back of the net. Oh, you'd be filthy if you're Newcastle, bloody hell. It's just not going well. Eddie Howe I don't know what he's doing, but he needs new head of recruitment or something. Anyway, that is 5-0. We'll be looking to bring on some substitutes shortly. Maybe we won't go with Knezovic this time because he's already 78 overall and he doesn't really need the game time, does he? Newcastle won a corner here somehow. Amazing they've got this far forward, really. Carlson takes it short to Chukwueze, who lobs it in, headed away. Good strong header, I think it was Declan Rice. Now Longstaff coming forward, playing Dummett. And Dummett, of course, loses it because it's Paul Dummett. Why is Dummett playing a Premier League match? Just feels like a joke. Here he is, though, playing it back to Longstaff, back to Dummett. It just doesn't feel right, does it? Here he is, though. He's done well to find Isak. Isak back to Longstaff. Longstaff dribbling along the edge of the box. Finds Joe Linton to Carlson, who unleashes just the tamest of shots. Like, it was... He lobbed it into the arms of Areola. Unfortunately, though, Noah Lung does not hold on to the ball well there. But luckily, Pascal Strauch is the second coming of Paolo Maldini and holds him off well. Noah Lung now out wide. Oh, not really much on, is there? He'll play Mitchell Bakker. Oh, damn. Tried to just dink it back to... Oh, that's not where I wanted that header to go. Dink it back to Ivan Toney to control and then finish. Doesn't quite work out. I said at the start I wasn't sure what Carlson will do, but I think he's... Oh, wow, that's a challenge. I think he's... Oh, we're taking ourselves out. Just to try and make it harder, we're taking ourselves out. And he still can't do anything. I think Carlson's actually done more than Chukwueze, so maybe I should apologise to whoever Carlson is. I'll go on Twitter after this and apologise to Mr. Carlson, if he exists. Here he goes on another run, plays it back to Dummett, and that's probably where the attack ends, isn't it? Oh, Ben Johnson's actually absolutely gone through Longstaff then. Longstaff sounds like a porn name. Here's Carlson again, this time finding Isak through to Joe Linton. Good chance. Good save. I mean, it was a good, well-struck hit. Yellow card for Ben Johnson, which, to be fair, I'd probably hit Longstaff as well. So not angry at him at all. Alright, time for our subs. Ramsey, Lung and Tony off for Palmer, Lee Haji and return of Michael Antonio, our new bench striker. Corner Newcastle taken short again. And again, they just take one touch, then lob it in. And it's headed away well. I'm not sure who it was this time, to be completely honest with you. I think they brought on Bruno, which sort of begs the question, why would you ever start Longstaff and Isaac Hayden if you have Bruno on your bench? Oh, Michael Antonio should have scored. I was ready to scream his name. He has a free volley about 10 yards out and hits it straight at Dubravka. Lee Haji set him up well. Oh, Lee Haji then tackled as he's about to put Cole Palmer through. Newcastle have definitely been better in this second half. You see here with another chance. Oh, it was a chance for Carlson. Big save from Areola. Another corner for Newcastle. Not sure who that was coming on then. That was weird. Joe Linton off for... I thought it was Serginho Dest. I was going to say Dest. I was like, why is Serginho Dest at Newcastle and coming on for a midfielder? Oh, blocked there. I think it was Bowen. Out for another corner. It was a tame shot. I'm sort of annoyed that it ended up as a corner. Chukwueze putting this one in. Come on, get rid of it. Yes, got rid there. Ben Johnson clearing it. He'll come back though. Shah finds Bruno, who loses it. Look, maybe that's why he's not starting. I don't know. Oh, I just wanted to put Antonio through. I don't really, I didn't think about it. I just wanted to put him through. Bowen now again, maybe have another chance to put him through. No, but no one's challenging Jared Bowen. Finds Lee Haji across the keeper. No, straight at the keeper. Not across him at all. Straight down his gullet. Second half's been a bit of a wash, really. I mean, when we're up 4-0 at halftime, I definitely have taken my foot off the pedal. Newcastle, as I said, have been a lot better in the second half. They've created chances. They might create again here as Dummett is overlapping. but gives it away stupidly. Like, there was no pressure on him. There was no reason to do that. And Cole Palmer now making a good run. He's got a ton of room. Can he find... Oh, no! He was meant to find Miguel Antonio. I wanted Antonio to score. Instead, that's the end. And it's a 5-0 win, the easiest of 5-0 win. I feel like even though they had a number of shots in the second half, I was never stressed. Because none of them were really like the normal clear-cut chances we give away tons of times. It was fairly comfortable, weirdly enough. Not going to show all the goals again because there's just too many. We'll just show you Noah Lang getting the second of the game here. Great cross from Jared Bowen, perfectly on the end of Noah Lang's run. And the header from Noah, hard across the keeper to Bravka, absolutely no chance. Beautiful stuff. Then what else would I show you? It's Noah Lang with the cross to the back post with Mitchell Backer. Absolute quality header. His second goal in 2 videos. He's coming for that. He's coming for bloody Skamaka's title as our top scorer. Great, powerful header across the keeper. And we walk away with all 3 points and another 5-0 win. So there is confirmation, after a bit of a, inconsistent month, of our 5-0 win over Newcastle. A very convincing display, a great team performance really, all over the pitch. Great performances, strong performances, and a good win. Next video, you'll see us go against Bilbao in the Europa League. We have got, before then, Glimt, Norwich, and Bournemouth. Should be 3 wins from 3, surely. Then we've got Bilbao, followed by just a terrible London 4 days versing Spurs and Arsenal, but that'll be in the following video's highlights. We're then looking at December, but hopefully next video we are securing top spot of our group. That'll wrap us up, guys. Thank you very, very much for watching. Make sure to leave it a like, subscribe if you are new, comment what you think of the video, how we can better the series, anything like that. Or I am all ears, really. And guys, that'll do us. Until next time when we go again to top our Europa League group. Peace.